All right, y'all, the time is here. This house, the haunted house in Sydney, Australia, I've been here for the last, I don't know how many days. I haven't been vlogging because I've been working on the biggest project of my life. All my energy, all my purpose, everything into this project. I am now, for the first time, going back to the city that destroyed me, Los Angeles, California, and taking back ownership of my life and my power and throwing the biggest event that Los Angeles has ever seen on July 15th. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're just getting started. Here we go. Good morning.
How about just put it Betsy or?
I'm declaring it right fucking now. YouTube's gonna stream this event. It's gonna be on the front page. It's gonna have over 1 million concurrent viewers.
Don't worry, next week, I'll be sitting with Ellen telling her how I pulled this off.
You have to have people commenting saying he's on drugs, he's crazy. Why are we gonna sit and wait for somebody else to do it? Why is there only one Kanye West? Why isn't there 20 Kanye Wests?
Yesterday, that I had to pay the money that I had to pay, because that's not money lost. That's money invested in my dream. When Kanye West is asking Elon Musk and whoever's at Apple for money, it's because he has a vision and he knows if he had money, he would be able to pull it off. I've been blessed with money. Why keep wasting it on the stupid shit I've been wasting it on my Gucci jackets, my watch, this and this? Why not invest it into my dream?
I'm showing everybody how with one thought, one crazy thought that entered my mind, I was able to do a night that everyone will remember forever. We just birthed the next Coachella. We just birthed the next major music concert festival.
The hate in your veins can't stop your soul from vibing with this. That's how real it is, and that's how big it's gonna be. And lastly, I'd like to announce, I am dropping a song that day.
So I noticed a couple days ago, FouseyTube was tweeting about July 15th.
On July 15th.
July 15th is real.
Dollar in a Dream, July 15th. The world is gonna hear about July 15th.
I started asking different YouTubers and whatnot, what this was about. I asked my team. The most I got out of it is that it was gonna be some type of fan meetup. Fousey ended up contacting me.
I got the man of the culture.
What's up? He wanted me involved in this thing, and he explained to me that this is going to be an event with YouTubers and a couple musical artists to promote peace and love. As I dig, I'm not sure if that's really what this is, but I want to find out what exactly this is about. I'm gonna say this now. If you want to use it, if you don't want to do it or don't want to be a part of it, then we won't use it, okay? So basically I was inspired by you from TanaCon, and FouseyTube is trying to do his own event in less than a week. So I'm like, oh my God, and FouseyTube, he said he's off meds, he's bipolar, he's either going crazy or he has the greatest idea ever. He's tweeting at Drake, he's tweeting at all these different people, and he's saying that this event is gonna be huge. He has a venue with 5,400 people, and it's free. This might be the biggest shit show ever, or this might be great. FouseyTube, he was in Australia, and apparently in Australia, he was doing a fan meetup or something, and only 375 people showed up.
Anybody at the bottom in the YouTube comment section who goes, you go through depression, you go through bipolar, how the hell are you gonna be a motivational speaker? I can stand up strong and say, watch me.
He was walking around and people were like, oh my God, Fousey, because everyone knows what he looks like and they know who he is, right? But only 375 people are showing up to the show. So in his mind, he's thinking, okay, what? Everyone knows who I am, but they don't know that I'm having this event. How do I connect with the people again? How do I tell everyone? And he had this idea that he wanted to throw an event in LA on July 15th, right? And he was gonna go door to door telling people. He was gonna get everyone he could possibly get involved. And it was gonna be the next Coachella.
We just birthed the next Coachella.
I have him come to my LA offices. He comes in and is telling me and some business partners about this idea, and I still can't figure out, is he crazy or is this a passionate thing that's gonna blow up? I just texted him and I said I'm gonna FaceTime him for the documentary in 10 minutes.
Because who's going to the event? Like,
I honestly don't know.
He's been telling everybody.
But
I'm
is
gonna
he
go.
charging people tickets or is it free?
It's free.
Oh,
that
okay.
before.
It's
Free
completely
tickets.
free.
I heard that before.
Well, free.
Yeah.
You know, people might show up then if it's free.
But he said it's like the next Coachella.
He
It
said
can't
that?
be like the next Coachella. Okay, he actually finally found a venue. It holds 54 people, or 5,400 people.
I was like,
And he said that it's sold out in 10 minutes.
I mean,
how do you sell out a free show?
for real, what are you selling?
That's a great question.
He hooked it up with Ticketmaster and Live Nation.
Listen, I will never doubt anyone. I don't care if they're fucking crazy. I don't care if they're homeless. Never fucking doubt anyone. You never know what people could do when they have passion. So I will not hate on them for that.
The king is back. I look around. It's not the same.
I feel like he's trying to sell me a mixtape.
Yeah, what is
this?
that? What was that? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. All the signs that I see is leaning towards a shit show. And I want to be there to document the fucking disaster. But if he pulls this off, I want to be there to document that this crazy motherfucker pulled this off.
Yeah.
I just want to say something. Like, I remember like my first year of YouTube. For some reason, Fousey was like the big, or like he was like top 3, top 2, and so that's why he saw me blowing up. He reached out to make a video, and so I actually got to meet him. And he seemed really normal, and just by the way he's acting now, like asking people publicly, like any normal person would know, like that's not even like. That's not how you do a business. Like,
Right.
you could easily just email them, and it doesn't take 2 days for someone as busy as Diddy to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
It feels like a
cancel
street
plan-
performer hustling on the street.
Like,
to get
who
you
would
a mixtape.
cancel these business plans in 2 days for
Yes.
some random event? So it's not even logical to even hit him up publicly. So
Yeah.
he's definitely not normal because like he's in this shit. He's a YouTuber. He knows that when people make vids for him,
Right.
he never sees it. Like the same thing happens.
Yo, Puff, you're all about energy. I watched your documentary. You inspired me. I learn off of you. I see how you speak to people. I see how you maneuver. I see how you think. So I'm starting to think bigger. And I currently isolated myself in a hotel because I need my own energy right now over the next 24 hours while I solidify this event. Hate Dies, Love Arrives, July 15th.
He said, can you make it at 11?
what time is this?
So we're going to be FaceTiming with him
20
in
minutes.
20 minutes.
That's fine.
Let's get to the answers. Hey, what's up, man?
What's good, bro?
Obviously, I was inspired to do this from Shane Dawson. Like, I just had him on Mom's Basement, right? And I was like, he did that so good. And I wanted to, like, the one thing that's missing with TanaCon is like filming people and what they think this event's going to be before. Because there's a lot of people that obviously doubt you, right?
Of course, man.
There's a lot of people that believe in you, right?
Of course.
So I want to get at what everyone thinks, and then I want to capture like what it actually is.
So basically, like I've told you when I met with you, I was in Australia doing a tour, and it was for 375 people. And everywhere I went in Australia, people were coming up to me to take pictures. And I've been in my mom's basement, no pun intended, for the last year of my life, smoking weed and playing Fortnite, and I gave up on YouTube. So I'm in Australia, I get pissed off because I know the potential that I've been limiting myself from and everything. So I got so pissed off that I said, you know what? To prove this to myself, first and foremost, and then the world, the original intention was I'm gonna go to LA, sell 3,000 tickets by hand for $20 a piece, and then I'm gonna sell at an arena.
And then it turned into something else.
And then once I made that intention for myself, right? I worked on a project I wanted to premiere, and I said, hold on. And all of a sudden, the ideas and everything just got bigger. And then I came up with a date called July 15th.
How do you see the show being?
Here's how I
Just
see the show.
music?
The show starts, there's a DJ on stage, doors are open, people come in, music's playing, people start pouring in. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna say my name is Yusuf Barakat, and I'm gonna explain my story about leaving LA, what broke me down. I'm gonna give a motivational speech about why it's important to chase your dreams, what got me back, and then the importance of when I dropped my ego and decided to reach out and collaborate with everybody who have been enemies of the past, how strong we were together. and I'm gonna ask every YouTuber who wants to, like, come on stage, shout out names, like, yo, shout out Keem, you know? Me and Team had a problem, we squashed that shit, and now watch how much stuff we're gonna do together. Shout out Banks, shout out Clout Gang. I want everybody to feel love that night, to know, like look what we did.
Dude, part of me like doubts like this, obviously, just like anyone else. The way you're presenting it and the way you want it is inspiring, and like it is it sounds like something that like I would love to be a part of, like a bunch of us like doing something really big like that. But you keep saying like I've dropped my ego. What about the criticism that like maybe you want to do this to show that you did it for your ego?
There were people who said we fucked with Fousey's energy, but on the other hand, there were people who said he's off his medicine, he's manic, he's doing this for this, doing this for that. When I was in the car with my team today, I said the reason I can't pay no mind to those comments is because if I present myself as me, and I fucking know I'm not being fake, like if I'm being FouseyTube or a persona,
right.
and I'm doing everything with positive intentions, and there's positive reactions out of it, I'm not even worried about that. I'm so far past that. My intention out of this, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, I wanna make $100 million in my lifetime, right, in a couple of years, and I dead ass, and I would not say this to you unless I meant it, I wanna take that $100 million, turn it into a foundation, and that money to be able to be used by people in the world in real life circumstances, whether it's, and I know this sounds crazy, I'm trying to think that big though, one common thing would be like, look, if this makes money, this money's not going into your pocket. Fill out this form. If your mom has illness that she has and she needs the hospital from,
right,
we can help fund that.
What up, Pimp?
What's up, baby?
All right, so I just want to talk to you, like, in dead ass, like they're recording this right now. It's like a documentary, whatever. He's doing a documentary.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to you like person to person, because like a lot of this shit you're saying right now is actually shaking me the fuck up, because it's like crazy how similar it was to like, I don't know if you remember like when I had a meltdown on like social media. Straight up, I was manic, like straight manic, and like I had all these like aspirations to be like a philanthropist, and I dead ass felt like I was so in tune with the universe and so in tune with like what I was supposed to be fucking doing. And it was like, in the weirdest way, it felt so good to feel crazy, to be crazy. It felt so like, I felt so smart, I felt so ahead. Things clicked the way they never clicked before. I saw things that I never saw before. And not even in a crazy way, but it felt like almost in like a genius type of way.
Yeah, and wait, was this when you were on Adderall or weren't on?
No, I was never on Adderall.
You just made that, okay.
I've taken Adderall occasionally in my life, just like anyone else, for like
so
tests.
And then were you asking yourself, am I manic or is this real?
I wasn't telling myself I was manic, but I definitely knew I was fucking crazy. But I felt like the wave I was on was the right wave, and it felt good to me. I grew up broke and stuff. Like I never had anything close to that, and it was just like such a huge shift in my life. And something clicked with me, and I knew I was just gonna be rich forever. I knew it was gonna happen. And the idea of that, like I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna give all the money away, and I'm gonna do all this and that. And like I got so much good feedback and good energy from people, and like people were like, holy shit, yo, you're like on like some really cool shit right now. But for me, and I don't want this to scare you or deter you or whatever, but for me, it turned out to like just ultimately ruin my fucking life for like a good year. And I needed that. I spent 2 weeks in a mental hospital because of the shit I was doing. And I just went too deep, and it killed me for like a full year of my life. Dude, I walked around the mall, my local mall. I had, I think like $47,000 in my bank account. I bought kids Christmas presents for like 3 straight days and spent every dime I had. Because I said fuck money and shit. And it was crazy, man. And my parents and my friends. Yeah, no, that's the way I thought of it too. And I don't want to like steer you in the wrong direction or anything, but I just want you to be careful with it.
Let's say the event takes off, right? And somehow the artists don't show up or people don't show up. And it's a flop and it's failed and it's seen as a fail. What happens to Fousey after that?
Can I tell you exactly what happened? I already thought of it. And because I was stressing out yesterday, because I didn't realize that I have so many more days, and everything I was stressing about yesterday got resolved today. But yesterday I told myself, after I was talking to somebody, it was Tyler Perry. He said, Yusuf, even if exactly what you just said happens, he said, if nobody shows up, if no artist shows up, you go on that stage you announce what your intentions were, and you say, I fucking tried and I did this with good intentions, and you just what you were planning to deliver, drop the video the music video you plan on dropping, and you just do it with love. And you take
Wait, you're dropping a music video?
Yeah.
Wait, is this about promoting your music?
No, not at all.
When did you make the song?
When I was in Australia.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yo, but on some real shit, tomorrow, if y'all want to smoke and just talk or hang out and get a feel in real life.
Yeah, I want to do that. All right, let's do that. I'll link up with you tomorrow and let you know.
Sounds good, bro.
All right, see you, bro.
Call and everything.
Yeah. Thank you for being honest and like dealing with our critical questions and shit like that.
Team, dead ass, like I would never, after like me leaving I would never come back and try something like this unless I actually believed in it. I wouldn't make myself look like a fool for any other reason on the internet again. So
No.
I really believe in this one.
All right, let's do it. Let's kill it. Tomorrow, let's hang?
Yeah.
Okay. He did it to promote his music video.
Listen.
What music video?
He just told me that he made a fucking music video.
Slow it down. We're not, let me just speak for a second, for a good second, and don't interrupt me, okay? We're not talking about someone who's all there right now, okay? He's fucking going through a manic episode, 1 trillion %.
I don't know if that's true.
1 bajillion %.
He just said that he filmed the music video in Australia. He says that he does a meetup. There's only 300 people there. So then he plans this whole event, wants all these artists to be there, and he's planning to fucking world premiere the fucking music video there. This is how he's doing, this is a business fucking thing for his
he's dropping a video about like fuck, hate, whatever.
No, did you just hear him? Did he not just say? What'd he
Yeah,
say?
he said I'm dropping a music video.
Listen, that doesn't mean shit though.
Yeah, it could be.
This is to promote his music.
All I'm
telling
saying to you is if you don't think Fousey is going through a manic episode right now, you are lost and have no understanding of what it means to be manic.
We don't really know if he's crazy or if this is to promote the music video or if this is really what he's saying, just about, you know, peace and love. But I'm gonna go and find out. Are you guys going?
I'll probably pull up,
Yeah, I'm
down.
definitely
Because
gonna-
at this
I'll go
point,
too.
it's a mystery, right? And I want to get to the bottom of it, of what this is really all about. Yeah, go ahead.
It started just from Team telling us that Fousey's throwing a fucking event, okay? So he's telling us that he's throwing a random event. It's all about peace and love, this, that. And then yesterday night, after midnight, randomly, after we tried calling him, randomly Rice starts getting tagged in a bunch of videos. It's the same video. It's one song that gets leaked. It's a diss track on Raz.
Hey Brian, Rice ain't got no spirit, got no deeper layer. One ghost writer, one ghost Fortnite player.
Yeah. FouseyTube's making a diss track.
Oh, get out for me. Can I get on your album, maybe? Absolutely not. I'm playing something.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who's the
This was
best?
like the song he was hyping up.
Yeah.
Rice ain't got no spirit, got no deeper layer. One ghost writer, one ghost
What?
player.
Yeah, that's what this is all about apparently, a diss track on you.
Add it up, it's a Rice film, stole everything in his life. King's back, I look around.
Dude, I'm confused because I thought he was hyping up a positivity song.
That's what, like, I mean, I kept saying to everyone, right, that this was all about the music. Like, this is what he was gonna do.
But why is it about me? I thought me and him were friends, bro.
Do you have, what's the deal? Like, there has to be some beef or something.
No, not. I never talked to him in like a while.
Did you tell him you were going to the event today?
Dude, he texted me saying come to the event, so I'm just confused. Why is it about me? Well, go talk to him. Go tell him why is it about me.
I'm going to. I'm going to the event. We're
Go
filming the
ask
whole
him.
thing.
Go ask him because I didn't do anything. I haven't even seen him for like 5 months, bro. He doesn't even.
So why do you think he's doing a diss track on you?
Cause he's irrelevant, dude. That's why. I don't think I've even done anything.
Do you think he's trying to bait you into making a song about him?
Maybe, but like, I'm not going to. Do you know why?
Because he's irrelevant. B-Rug and Banks and stuff, we're still gonna go, but like
at what time?
we're going at like 3:30.
Yeah. Alright, well, if he performs a diss track, storm the like stage and be like, stop! Everyone
stop. No.
All right, man. You told him that you were gonna go.
I know, dude. I stayed up all night last night and then all this shit happened about Rice, the diss track and shit. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept in like fucking, I don't even know.
Did you tell him you're not going?
I don't even know. So I'm gonna text him right now. I don't know. It's just fucking, I have a weird feeling about all this shit. I really do. Drake performing is gonna make or break me going. And how come I feel like Drake might be performing, you know? Like this is the fucking day of, I don't know. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Everything I said stands true. I wish for the best. And if everything goes great, then great. I don't need to be there. I don't need to feel like I'm a part of it.
All right, well, just make sure you text him. You told him you were 100%
I'm
going.
gonna reach out to him.
I love him, but he's not coming. The diss track was about Rice Gum being fake, right? The diss track was about Rice Gum has a ghostwriter. Rice Gum doesn't do his own Fortnite. That like, everything about Rice Gum is fake. And I think he was trying to say is that he's gonna keep it real.
If he actually does release this diss track, then I'm very, very disappointed in this whole event.
Well, I gotta say this, regardless of how it happens, like regardless of what happens here, his whole MO about building hype for this event, he's been very, very successful because I like cannot wait, right? So, you know, I have to hand it to him. Like it's a W in my book because I'm so excited to see what this is. You know what I mean? Like his job was to promote this event, promote July 15th, build as much hype as possible, and he's done that. I'm just gonna say it right now, like this event right now is the biggest clickbait there is. Because no one knows what it is, and the only way to find out what this event is by going. July 15th is a giant clickbait.
Yep.
And I'm clicking. Guys, they lost power.